Test, test. Can you guys hear me now? Nice. Thank you. China and no future. What's up, everybody? All eight of you. Nice to see you guys. Um, it looks like we're not having a hangout today because I just saw the general chat and Coder Dan said he unfortunately cannot attend. Um, so yeah, I mean we can still have a hangout. Obviously, if any of you guys here want to hop up and just say anything, please just raise your hand and we'll get you up. Uh, but other than that, I mean, we don't really have much to talk about as far as the DAO goes. There's been some updates with the market maker proposal. I mean, the that thread, if you guys are paying attention. Okay, some people can hear me, some people can't. I think I'm good now because usually when I rejoin, it works. So maybe just try reconnecting just because Discord's shifty like that. I'll give it a second. Yeah, okay, so let's just get into the only proposal that we have. I'm sure everybody here is, caught up because you guys are pretty active. The ballots for the Multi-Sig signers finished last week, and the core prop that was supposed to validate everything. So it validates all of the ballot for the nominees. We missed quorum by less than 0.5%. So that was pretty weird. 99.45%, I think it was. Let me just check right here. Sorry, I'm clicking around. DAO agendas, yeah. It ended 4 days ago with 99.45% quorum reached. So obviously to even officially kind of elect the new signers and everybody that was voted for, we needed to repost. So thank you, Nestor, for doing that almost immediately. And it's up again as AGIP 159, Multi-Sig signers election and compensation rules 2026-2027. So at the time of posting, it was at 30.99% quorum. That was like last night, my time. And now it's currently at 35%. So we've done about 5% in 12 hours. Hopefully this time around it'll pass. 35% with 2 weeks remaining I mean, that's plenty of time. And that's the only proposal that we have that's live right now. So if you haven't voted on that, please do, just so that we can get our multi-sig in order. And I messaged Nestor. Nestor I see you're here. Yeah, VR dev saying plenty of time. Don't jinx it. Yeah, it's weird how it's been playing out lately. Like some things, I guess, I mean, sometimes we hit quorum pretty fast but yeah, 0.5. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire time here. Like that was pretty much a done deal. It was down to the last minute and we kept seeing it jump up, but I'm surprised it didn't pass. But yeah, good point. I won't jinx it.
Hi, Face. Hi. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Can you hear me
Good
good?
morning, Nessa. What's up?
Good morning.
Yeah, you sound great.
Great. Yeah, I think 0.5%. I think it was about 55K ghost, something like that. Maybe 60K ghost. I would interpret it like like a message, like a signal. Is anybody willing to put 60K on the table? Or yeah. It's just it's like a question.
Push it over. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, probably if one had the money, I think nowadays it's how much? About 5K. USD. One would put that on the table, of course, yeah. But yeah, not everybody has that. So it was a very close one. Yeah, that's also like an expression of will of opinion, let's say. But as you say, now that's why I added 2 more days. Yes. So now
Yeah,
the
the
last
first.
bit
How long was the first one actually?
was actually 14 days because of the
It was
ballots.
2 weeks. No?
Yes, it was
Right,
14
right.
days.
March 3rd to the 17th. Okay.
Right. Two times the ballots, one for 7 days and the other one two. The first ballot where we had two ballots, where the first ones were already designated signers. That was PG and Brills, and then well, seven more. Now you have in the AGIP you have also the nominee, not the nominees but the designated signers. So we are voting on the whole package in one. So let's see.
Yeah. Then the numbers are pretty uh strange to me. Like for
Yeah,
ballot 1 and 2, they
yeah,
averaged about 70%, right? So we got like 71% on the first one and then
yeah,
69% on the second one.
yeah,
But then the third one was
yeah,
83%.
yeah,
So I was like, okay, people are, you know,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe because it was the remainder of the nominees, like it was 10 people on one ballot. So maybe I don't even know
Yeah.
how that works. Like, would that make
Mm,
someone want to vote opposed to like, or maybe some people ask
yes,
their friends to vote for them or something. So,
maybe
maybe that's
that.
why the third one was showing a bit higher show out. But then, yeah, 99.45 on the core prop was unfortunate. But hey, we'll
Well,
try again. We've done this before.
well, we had some close races already, but that's like a statement. But as you say, if you have the 60-70%, these were votes, ballots without a quorum. So that's like rather gauging interest. And as you say, the third ballot was in regards of was more decisive for more people. So mm, therefore the interest was higher. And still, one has to say in 7 days, 80 above 80%. That's not little. That's like quite enough. Yeah. A little bit more activity, and I could imagine we would manage to make votes within 7 days. Yeah. But yeah. I guess it's possible. And Ghost is under 0.07. That would mean 55K would be for even less, right? Nowadays. So it's a bargain.
Oh yeah.
It's about 4K. 4K USD. Yes. So
Um, Yeah, Nestor, did you want to, did you want to talk a little bit about the update from Justin?
Justin's update that was past our last
Was that
session.
last?
Um,
It was
let's
on the
see.
16th. Yeah.
That was on the 16th. Well, um, do you have something special in mind? But because I don't have nothing
No,
prepared.
you guys pretty much, no, it's all good. You guys covered it last week. I'm just gonna post the link to the actual thread there.
Uh-huh.
That's just
Okay.
follow up from last week's call. Yeah, there's not much to say
Well,
really.
yeah.
Like I don't have any input, but
Mm, well, there's
I was
as
wondering if
much to
you.
say as we have to decide if we want to and where we want to like reposition funds. If it would go to Coinbase or to Kraken. That's something I haven't heard yet back from Justin regarding that. So that's something we should talk about. Yeah, and the question is if we should put it to a vote or if it is something that we that comes like naturally. Yeah, that's the next best thing would be as they you know he said that would be the best. Justin said that would be like necessary to improve liquidity on Kraken and on Coinbase. That are the two biggest exchanges, where the spread is now, I think, at Coinbase above 1%, and that's clearly too much. Yeah. So that's the last status, and I haven't heard
Yeah.
since.
Did he not email you since? Because I think at the beginning of that thing it said he was gonna he will be connecting all registered accounts as soon as we verify all emails through Nestor. Like, were you in contact at all this week?
No, not since Tuesday.
Okay. I think we're still waiting on that then.
Well, wait a minute. So the dashboard, I just got. That's a good point you were mentioning. Regarding the dashboard, it was only, I think, only free. I got only free emails so far, or like DMs to get access to the dashboard. That was from PG, from Crazy Crypto, from Immaterial, and maybe a fourth one. And I sent that all to Justin, and well, I haven't. Well, I will today ask him if there is some update. Oh, I can do it right away because nobody has somebody tested it, or does somebody else want to have an access? So just DM me and send me the email that you want to have connected. And I sent you the link, the registration link. You have to register with the registration link, and well, somehow they are also collecting the email addresses and well, do it manually, as it seems. Well, yes. Additionally
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
registration. Yeah.
Okay, that's the
So
part. Like, I was listening last week. There was some confusion there, but like I kind of understood it through his message here that they wanted to do it manually. Yeah. All right, cool. So
yeah.
you like I guess you just wait, or does he need something from you?
No. Also,
It's just if anyone sends you. Okay, I get it.
yeah, I thought it was already done because the last message I got from him, the last info regarding this was that it would be ready by Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm sorry, I didn't check on it. Um, so I don't know. From those who already provided their email, is anybody here? Let's see if somebody tested it. I think no one, right?
Yeah, I didn't send my email. Like I
Yeah,
was confused what you guys were even talking about.
I'm sure.
Honestly,
But
it's like, oh, okay, but
no,
this is back.
I have to send you the link. So you would also have to.
Right.
Yeah. Would you like to have access to the dashboard? Okay. Now look, I will send you the link right away. Maybe it works. Let me see. Where I will just look where I've got the link. One moment. So, and we could test it. So there's the link, and I will send it to you. And maybe if you can just sign in with this link, and I have to send it via DM. Yeah, they asked me not to post it like publicly, so to speak, but yeah, to send it out individually. So they, well, so there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there it is. Skynet Trading. Yeah, the login for anyone who might want the link to this dashboard, it asks for an email, a full name, company,
Well,
and a password.
yeah,
That's
the
the
full
sign-up
name.
process.
I have given my Discord name. Yeah, not my
Right.
real name. Yeah, that's. I think that's no problem. And that shouldn't be a problem. And company, well, in the case you wanted to fill it out, I don't think it's necessary. As I tried it out, I don't think I have filled out the company. And when you access the dashboard, there is some info that is maybe interesting for some who knows about these things, like the liquidity depth of 2%, 5%, 10% span from the price. How much is there? And as of now, you have only MEXC, MEXC, and OKEX there. So that's what can be viewed there, and also what has been deployed until now. And well, I think the liquidity numbers are live as I see it. I have to also log in, and so it's something interesting. If and I see exactly the same, like all. Yeah, we have to make, I think that's mandatory, the two-factor authorization. So you have to have like an app for the two-factor authorization, and yeah, like a security measure.
That's just to sign in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay.
that's to sign
I'm
in.
imagining Crazy Crypto probably. Did he message you? He really
No,
wanted to see the dashboard.
he really wanted to see the dashboard, right? And he didn't message me. So either, well, he hadn't had time, or it worked. One of both. Uh, one of
Oh,
those
okay. He
two.
already had access to that link that they were
Um,
asking for.
I sent his email and the email, like I said, from Immaterial and PG, and not,
Right.
I don't think anybody else. I have to
Yeah.
check.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Well, yes.
Cool. Yeah. So for the rest of
That's
you who are interested in that conversation, I mean, the links are right there. And I guess if you want a link to the thing, then just let Nestor know,
yeah,
and he
just
could send it
just
to
ping
you
me.
privately.
Exactly. And yeah, that's something that, well, we waited some time on, but now it's here, and
Yep.
we can follow it. Yes.
Um, PG is saying I just checked and I still don't see our accounts.
So you can log in, but you don't see the accounts. Okay, then, well, I will inform Justin right away. Uh, hmm, uh, are the emails already able to log in? So, see the dashboard rather.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, he's saying as before, so it's like he's
Mm-hmm.
seeing the same results as he did before
Mm-hmm.
the last call.
Okay, and I guess you also tried to like clear the cache and reload. So I sent it to him. I sent it to him via, I remember, via Discord. But I am asking him right now. So he didn't say anything about being available for this Saturday. So
But he might just appear like a wizard, like last week. That
yes,
was
it's like last
amazing.
time, yeah.
Yeah, it just caught him luckily online.
Well, I
There's a question from No Future too about the
guess.
multi-sig. So he said, what is a realistic timeline for switching out old signers for new ones? I would assume it's like after, I mean, if, as to not jinx it, if and when the
Yes,
core prop
provided.
reaches
Yeah.
quorum, right?
Yeah, but that's a perfect question. It's a very good question. I essentially wanted to ask a similar question to someone who already has experience with that. Um, so, how long does it take? What does it entail? What is necessary? And is there some kind of procedure? Maxi is not here, right? But I think there are some phase. Do you have you were a signer too, right? Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically we just made sure that everyone had a hardware wallet set up so that
Mhm.
there's it's a different wallet than um, like you're going to be asked for two wallets basically on a
Okay.
spreadsheet that'll be shared with you, which is you just put your username and then the wallet that you will be compensated to, and then the
Yeah.
address of the hardware wallet. Like No
Hmm.
Future saying he's a new hardware wallet with no activity, so it's
Yes.
basically just a fresh wallet.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And after that, um, how it worked for us was, and each time after that, like every time we had someone drop off and there was a replacement, Maxi would set up it's like a transaction to like register the wallet, I guess. So basically, to add a new signer, right? Current signers have to sign off on it to validate that. Oh, he dropped off. Yes, and an email address. Pretty basic stuff. I mean, you guys are here though. Uh, DAO folk. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about relating to the DAO? Any concerns? I mean, this is the time of the week to do it, right? Because I mean, the chat has been kind of slow lately. So I mean, if we're gathering here and this is the DAO call and there's not much on the agenda, then I mean, I think this is a good time. This is the only time really the DAO members could kind of discuss things. That's just an open invitation for anybody who wants to join up. Oh, Nestor's got his hand raised this whole time. My bad, man.
Oh, thank you. My bad. I kicked myself, I guess. So,
Oh, all
well,
right.
yes. Well, a good question. How long would it take? No Future just wrote that old signers would have to sign out, I guess, because I don't think does anybody
Yeah.
stay.
So the same. So the
Uh,
same way we need five to execute a transaction. It's the same thing. Basically, there'll be a transaction that will swap out. Will like to take a wallet off of the multi-sig and like to add another one to the multi-sig, and it's the same thing. It requires five to execute. So those need to be done individually.
yes, every
Um,
new. There's just a comment from VR Dev, probably better to first add the new one so we don't deadlock. Well, how is the procedure? It's good that we are talking about it, and we should, well, we could clear it up, now and maybe also next week, so we can proceed when it is, and if it is then the time, as it will be time, very swiftly. I think it should go over, yeah, within a few hours or minutes. I don't know how long the transaction take. So the question would be, does every new member have to be approved only by Maxi
they,
or by all the signers or
by five signers,
by five
basically.
signers?
So it's like
By five
yeah,
signers.
to add a new wallet to the multi-sig, it's the same as
Mm-hmm.
any transaction. It's going to need five signers. So
Mm-hmm.
this group has been pretty good. I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't miss a single time sensitive
Yeah.
transaction. So just on the record, like
Mm-hmm.
with our record, I mean, it should be done. I mean, it could be done potentially as soon as it goes up, like within that week for sure. But it's not like, yeah, exactly. Just a lot of the MM stuff. There was yeah, we had some
Yeah, that
time
was a lot.
sensitive ones. One of them was like, yeah, there was one that was 12 hours, and I think if someone didn't check in that time, we had a problem. But
Okay.
like the next time that it was put up, it went through automatically. Uh,
Well, but it was quite difficult. No, with five signers, like five of five, it's like tough. Yeah, I think to coordinate, and I think all of you were in the same time zone. I think, or was someone in Europe? I don't
no, we're
know.
all over the place.
All over the
Yeah,
place. Okay,
everybody's we're kind of scattered. Yeah, which I
yeah,
mean is good, but like
it's good.
usually how it's happened in the past was that the most of the transactions are initiated on the day of the DAO call. So like the hangout and the DAO call,
Yes.
probably like an hour or half an hour even before the call, Maxi will
Hmm.
just let everyone know that it's initiated. It's almost like a guarantee that like people are going to gather. So,
Hmm.
eyes will be on it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Uh, and things usually get done there. This was like midweek. It was a little different and the server was kind of slow, but I mean, it still
Hmm.
went through. So I don't think there's going to be any delays on the, you know,
Hmm.
uh, onboarding the new batch of signers.
Right. So if the proposal ends on April the 2nd, so well we could kindly ask the old signers to be there, on the
Exactly.
2nd or on the 3rd, um, and so we could all meet, I think, and then provide provide the addresses, as you say, fill it out, fill it in the Excel, and I think then they would have to be added into the is it Gnosis, like the safe wallet, right? The
Yeah.
multi-sig.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah, we just ping Maxi, I guess, and let's let him know ahead of time. So, I mean, we could do it again by we do have 2 weeks left to quorum. Like you said, it's April 2nd. So, oh yeah, look at the spam in the chat. Amazing. I got one of those yesterday, but it was like automatically removed. What is that?
Uh-huh.
Cryptomania Mumu 28 and James 90. All right, guys.
Don't click on it.
Yeah. No, no, I don't think anyone here is gonna click on it. So actually saying new signer transactions don't expire like swaps as far as I know, so it's not too high stress when synchronizing us up. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it'll be a problem at all. I mean, we removed two people, I believe, before. Uh,
Hmm?
it was Fifu when he resigned, and I think Choina.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was all done pretty quickly. I mean, the same as any other. It was in they were amongst a group of other transactions that we were signing anyway. So it's like there's a clear description on the transaction about what each one is for. You know what you're signing and you know
Mm-hmm.
what its purpose is. So yeah, I mean, it should be smooth. It's been smooth in the past. Onboarding the
All right.
first time we like got new members, I guess, new signers, was a bit weird because that was the first time doing it. But since then, there have been a couple of replacements. So yeah, we're kind of used to it by now.
I see. So we can have them like among the signers some rules. Maybe we put another jour fixe, as they say, a fixed day for transactions or for a meeting. If there are some transactions, we will see about that. But I guess otherwise we leave it, of course, at the hangout. And now that we will be 9 signers, I think it should go even more smoothly. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mm.
the guys were saying in the chat, just have your stuff ready. Basically, like
Mhm.
if there's no
Exactly.
delays, then yeah,
Exactly.
it can be immediate as long as the hardware wallet is set up.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I will make sure.
yeah,
I will make sure to
the
make a reminder. Yeah, I think a few days before that, I will remind everybody. So I got my ledger already prepared. Um, is there something to do with a fresh ledger? I just have been using Trezor until now, but now I obtained the ledger, and I don't think there's a long setup process for that. Is it? Or do you have
No,
experience with?
not
No, no.
for me there wasn't. I literally just created the new wallet. Like I
Mhm,
unboxed the thing.
mhm,
I set up
mhm.
a different
Yes.
user profile on Chrome on like the browser just so that it would be
Hmm.
uh,
Separate.
a dedicated wallet. Yeah,
Hmm.
I only use that for DAO stuff.
Just
And yeah, as soon as I was onboarded, I was able to sign with no problems. Lately, I've been having some issues that we can't figure out. You know, it's been weird, but like I actually emailed the Den people because I was getting a very vague error when I was trying to sign that would just say you are not able to sign this transaction. Verify that it is accurate or whatever. It didn't really explain what the error is, but it just kept giving me the same error. Even though the pop up would come on,
I saw
I'd
that.
get the little like notification. Yeah,
Mhm.
it
And could
makes
you
no
solve
sense.
it? Uh, until now, could you solve it, or did you? Could you
It
find out?
it's so I mean, so when I emailed them, they just said like, yeah, have you tried updating the firmware on your wallet?
Uh-huh.
All this stuff. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I did all that, clear cache, blah blah blah. And then I just restarted my computer. It seems very sporadic, honestly. Like sometimes I would just try multiple times during the day. So I try like 3 times back to back. It wouldn't work. The fourth time it might work. Then lately, yeah, it's just bizarre. Like lately, it's been if I try to assign as like the third or fourth person, it won't work. But then for some reason, when I get the option as the fifth to sign and execute, it works every time. So lately, I've just been waiting for 4 people to sign, and then boom, I go in fifth, and it works on
Uh-huh.
the first try. So it's like the
Oh,
Den people stopped replying to my emails, so I guess they kind of don't know what the
ah,
issue is, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. If not, I'm just
okay.
gonna get a new wallet. But I mean, it's been working for sign and execute, so I don't think it's a wallet issue. I
I
just haven't
see.
been able to figure out what it is.
And are there different apps? Like you said, Den is one app you can use for signing. And is there something I thought there was someone recommended to me? Um, and or is there another app you could use to like another software for signing, like directly in on Gnosis Safe or something like that?
Oh, it might there might be a different website. I wouldn't even know. Like this is the one I've been using since I joined. It's where you see all the safes. So it's onchainden.com.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's where I mean I think it was Thrax who onboarded me, and he was just like, this is where we do it. Here's everything on the left. These are all the safes, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. But
Okay,
I
okay.
haven't. I mean, there might. I don't know if you can access it through another website or not. I'm too much of a noob, honestly.
Okay. No, well, if one works regularly, and Justin just wrote to me. I think he forgot that I sent him the emails via Discord. Uh, he said he said to me that well, good, send it to me via Discord, and I think maybe he expected it. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I was. He gave me the the feedback that he received it, so I thought he was on it. But as it seems, yeah, now I have resent it. But just your email address, I don't have Face, and otherwise I have sent him the free registrations that I got so far. Yeah, and I hope so. I can ask him if it will take long. And access, I ask him.
Nice. So you did get a response. Okay, cool.
Yes, that's very cool. Yeah, yeah. I have to say they were responsive. Our market maker. So it's just about us, what we want to do. And there was some discussion. There was the discussion if we should take some of the liquidity on Aerodrome, which is, I think, it was above 1 million. And there was the argument by immaterial, that it is not quite optimally used there, that it would be maybe used better somewhere else. And there's the counter argument, of course, that we would have, that the DAO we have already approved, like 200K on the one side and 200K on the other side. That's stables and 200K equivalent in Ghost, for our market making operations, and that we would still have, I think, about, well, somewhere between 50K and 100K at our disposition that we could deploy. That we could deploy wherever we want it. So we just have to decide where we want it to go. That's all. Yeah. So the addresses are known. The addresses stay the same. They have like Skynet has 3 addresses, 2 on base and 1 on mainnet, and it goes quite quickly. Yeah, if we send it, you know that. Yeah, it went very fast, and they could work with it right away. So they are really online 24/7. So they can deploy
That's good to know.
whenever we want.
How is a decision made on that? Like, is it going to be voted on, or?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question I'm posing now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I think now we have the information. Let's recap it. There was the question: how much would it cost us to be present, to be represented by them, or on 4 exchanges? That would be OKEX, Maxi, Kraken, and Coinbase. And Justin said that for 4 exchanges, it would be just 1,000 more per month. Also, their fee, like instead of 5K retainer per month, it would be 6K. And additionally, of course, also the DEX, which would be Aerodrome, which they are using to hedge their positions. So that would be no problem. And as we saw, also to recap that, they made a profit, so to speak. I don't have the exact number, but it is in the thread. But it was some 5-figure number, if I remember correctly. So, well, that's quite impressive in the sense that we have, so to speak, our cost, our retainer that we are paying monthly, we got that back, so to speak.
Right on. Just looking at the, okay, there's nothing happening in the chat. Is there anything else you think we should bring up? The discussion has been pretty quiet. Like, DAO discussion hasn't moved in a couple of weeks now. It's just been kind of reminders to vote. So I mean, this is a good time to remind people to vote on the agate that we have open now, just so that we can speed up that process of onboarding the new signers. Cool, it's gone up since the start of this call, which is good.
Yeah, always. Well, I wanted to ask regarding the competition. We have now a gaming competition again, and I was, one ghost is one ghost. So these are quite juicy prices, as I saw. For first place, is it possible? How many? 4,000? Oh, 3,000 ghost. So second place 2,000 ghost, third place 1.5, fourth place 1,000, fifth place 500, and sixth, 7 until 10th place 400 each. So I saw some discussion about about cheating, but I think only there was a showcase that it is possible cheat. Is that correct? There was no actual cheating, as I understood.
The numbers looked crazy on the leaderboard from the screenshots that I saw, but there was a message today, about an hour before the call from Coderden that he said, "Quick update on the Rektless competition. We'll send out rewards for the FUD competition after tonight's snapshot. Then we will investigate the cheating issues raised next week and see if there are any quick fixes." And then he posted, like an hour after that, he posted a leaderboard which looks clean, like the numbers aren't insane.
Yes. So
I
yeah.
guess like the first competition is. I mean, I guess it's clean. There's that.
Yes,
It would suck if the cheaters are getting paid out, obviously.
No, but I think all the participants are known, and I think the one who made the test is one of our pro players, like
Right.
PCWG, and he just made the point, right, that it would be possible. But I guess he's such a gamer, he's a true gamer. So I guess, yeah, everything okay there. But how would you cheat? Would you like? There are several avenues, right? Would you manipulate the leaderboard, or um, like, is it a glitch? Is a glitch really cheating? That would be a question. Or can you boost your character somehow, or like disable the enemies? How would that even work? Is the question. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, something like that should be addressed, like VR Dev says. But wasn't it addressed, or like anything specific? Yeah, there are sometimes unbelievable scores. Yeah, I always in former times, as I remember as a kid, there were always some scores in the in the gaming hall that were like very very high. So I always thought somebody just cracked the code. Um, Played so much
Yeah.
that
He's like,
he
let's not how
um
to it for even more people to cheat. But they're saying, yeah, there was actual cheating, and the showcase was cheating to prove a point. So he was like showing, I guess, a vulnerability in the leaderboard.
and that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. So this kind of white hat hacking is well, I think all the software space, anything really lives from that. White hat, yeah, white hat cheater, right? And I think, yeah, one should be thankful for somebody who points that out. So that's a good thing. Is it like really big discrepancy in the scores? I didn't look into it because I this time I didn't manage. I didn't have the time to beat the first boss. Did you play, Face?
I'm terrible at it. Like I've tried it. Like I'm bad at what. As soon as I saw the competitive, like the people who are actually competing, and then they're trying to
Yeah.
outdo each other's scores, I was like, oh, it's useless for me. Like I don't even know what they're using. When the game first came out, I was asking everyone, I was like, are you guys using mouse and keyboard? Or are you like on a controller? Because what's up? Like what? How am I
Yeah.
this bad?
Yeah.
You know.
And what did they
But
say? Yeah, sometimes
it
it's
was a
the
combo.
Mhm.
It was a combo. There were people that were doing better than me that were on a controller, and I was on a keyboard and mouse, just you know, doing terrible. Um,
well one
so
has
I
to
don't
love
know.
the
I didn't compete in this one.
I see. No, well, maybe I will try next week or today. It's until midnight. Is that correct? Some more, some hours more. Could that be correct? When is
Uh,
what is the deadline for this week's tournament? Let's see.
well, yesterday or not yesterday. Sorry,
The day before
I think it's
yesterday.
done. Actually, I think it
Done?
happened at the time of the call.
Oh, I
The
see.
last
I see.
announcement was made 2 days ago. It said 48 hours left. Yeah, so at around this time.
And that's exactly yes. I see. My time. It was, yeah. It was half an hour ago. So the tweet by CoderDan is now 48 hours and 30 minutes ago. So
I think that leaderboard screenshot that he posted in the general chat is the like
the
official
final.
end of the
And if there is something like 2,000 blocks, like number 10 has 2,089 blocks, that would be level 3 already. Does that somebody know? So you would have to beat boss 1 and boss 2 and get to the start of level 3 to achieve that score. Is that correct?
Pablo saying level 4.
That's level 4 already. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, you guys are good, man. Like,
yeah, respect, I have to say. So wrecked are the wrecked enemies, I guess, and gems is I think gems collected during the game. And well, I see Zete number 7 here. Otherwise, I don't know who's behind the names. But we have now in some 5 levels, as I see. So, Space, Forest, Lava, Ice, and Cosmic. Well, and another game, you mentioned it, is Gotchi Battler. I don't have the time every day to participate for the coins, which can play a role, as I understand. And there are the campaigns in Gotchi Battler, and there was another update. So, as I understand, they are in full production mode. Fine tuning. Let's use that word. The game.
yeah.
So because it's
The
like
last thing that happened was this week. So it was there was the second balance patch.
correct.
That was on March 16th. And yeah,
Yes.
Immaterial was there in the Gotchi Battler server asking for everyone's thoughts on the balance patch so far. Because I guess they had figured out some spammy builds. He was tornado spam. I don't know what that is because like I didn't have that, but apparently some people figured it out. So they've been doing some balancing. Yeah, I don't think there's any word yet on the actual tournaments. There's people,
Oh.
the Ghost and ETH tournaments.
No,
Some
there's
people
not
were
yet.
asking about it in the yeah.
Yes. So yeah, when will that come? Well, I guess as they take their time, they are like I would understand working on the edge cases. Yeah, maybe something is too OP, because now the system is quite. I would say, well, is it more complex? It is complex in the sense that you have to decide about a special skill for your leader. They are free, and then you have every gotchi can choose from I think it's 6 or 8 skills, and some of the skills are very very strong, and if you have the right strategy, you can combine it maybe somehow, and in this way you can employ a lot more strategies. Yeah. So if you have 5 gotchis, and you have I think 8. It's 8 skills each, so there are quite some combinations possible. But as I saw, what's quite strong is what was it? Well, it's still the healers. The healer skill. Was this buffed somehow? I in the patch. I don't. I know. I'm not sure, but it's still a good weapon of choice.
I mean, it's
If you
good that
wanna, yeah.
the delay is some people are kind of waiting for it, but it's really good that they caught these things before the big tournaments. I guess it would much better happen now than when the tournaments are running. So
Oh, there's something from VR Dev. Since the Hangouts aren't really what they used to be. Maybe we could add in some Gachi Battler live demos and info to inform. Yes, that was my intention right here. You know, to exchange not strategies, not your secret strategies, of course, but just general stuff. How how does it feel for you? My first association as I saw the new Gachi Battler was like, you know, a candy shop. My it was like sweet, you know. It looked very sweet. It was like yeah, like aesthetically pleasing for the eye, and really is his UI, his user interface was, well, I think very good and creative.
Yeah, I like it.
You too.
Very clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very clean. And working perfectly. Didn't you see? I forgot to make the feedback. I also played the campaigns, and in the campaigns there was sometimes the boss glitched out. So that I have to tell the material, and Rails maybe in the chat. Yeah, forgot about that. So good that you are talking about it. With the campaigns, you can as I understand, collect these spirit gotchis, these level 1
Yeah.
gotchis, if you don't have any gotchis, and also like these coins, because that's a game mechanic that's not yet online, or has anybody already bought. I think you can buy, what is it called? Well, some edition you can buy with the stuff you can collect, which is also, yeah, like in almost every game, you know, you have something you can collect to improve your abilities. So that's also an interesting system. But well,
I think it's all for practice now, though. Right now, like unless something has changed since the last time I read when they did the updates about that, it said something about they might be like those numbers might be reset at some point.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
I guess to practice, just use them now. Use whatever you get, but you might want to check the Battler Discord to be, you know, just completely sure about that. And the bugs as well. If you have bugs when you were playing, they have a bug report channel in there. I would post that in there.
yeah. So that would be the update.
The
Yeah, it's
glitch that you saw.
yes, the glitch with the and it's quite
Yeah.
difficult. They are. It's really the case that I think already. No, I did maybe the first level, the first world, so to speak. But in the second world, I didn't make it on the highest, the most difficult level. Yeah, like 3 levels, normal, and I think one is hardcore, and the third is hell. And on hell level, on the most difficult level, it's quite, well. You have to put some thought into your yeah, your constellation of gachis to
That's right.
be able to win it. Yeah, so that's it's nice. It's
And
nice.
I agree big time with VR Dev sentiments about he's saying since the hangouts aren't really what they used to, maybe we should add in some Gotchi Battler live demos and info to inform and also fill the time during the hangouts going forward. He tagged Brills. It'd be great. Yeah, I mean, love to see it. It's kind of like the thing that, I mean, if anyone's looking forward to anything at this point, it's that, right? They're looking forward to the
Yeah,
Battler tournament. So
yeah. We
uh,
have, you know,
do it up, man. Like build some excitement around it. Kind of, I think it would kind of revitalize things a little bit. Yeah, and just to get people familiar with the new game. Like if they did it on
cool.
their own, they might take they might have to put in a bit more time than if they had, you know, someone from the team kind of like explaining it to them, and then they can work with their gotchis or see what they have to do to kind of get the best result that they can, you know. It's fun.
Absolutely.
Like once you see your yeah, you want to see your gotchis winning. So like if you can
Yeah.
get some pointers that might make all the difference, then I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah, and it's good that we speak about it now, because right now I think the daily tournament, there are some about, I would say, 80 or 90 teams, but there are several players who field several teams. So some are there who have 2 teams like me, or some others have even 5 or 6 teams. So I would say right now they have maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 players, yeah, who are actively participating every day. And of course they will get to know the combinations, what works for them, and they will have a little bit advantage. So what I find very good are these daily tournaments that give you like this competitive feeling. You see the tree, with the winning bracket and the losers bracket. So it's the same system that is then to be expected in the tournaments, and it's like fun because, well, you test your skills, and I can assure you it is it is an advantage if you um, try it out because I think that the prize money in the actual tournaments is like the same as it was. I think that's several 100,000 ghost, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's like 900K ghost.
900K ghost. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And then there's ETH tournaments. Yeah.
if too.
Definitely people are waiting on for them. Yeah,
So yeah, we should.
sure.
Yeah. Well, that's the place here to hype it up, you know. So anybody who is already engaged in it, or who wants to, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
Bros is in the audience. Like, definitely, man. If you're, whenever, I mean, if you want to do that, whenever you want to do that, you
Mhm.
could just even drop it in the DAO call agenda channel. But you don't even have to do that. Like, these things are pretty laid back now. So I mean, just join up.
Well,
But
anybody
if
could.
you just want people to know beforehand that you're gonna be here, yeah, just let us
Hmm,
know and we'll put it in the agenda. Kind of send a message out.
correct. Well, I would fire up a game, but I don't know how to. Not sure if that works out with sharing. So I can test that for myself. I think the tournaments are always. Are they starting now or in an hour? I'm not sure. Is it this hour or the next hour? Never sure. But I think there is still an hour time. But well, that could be an option to maybe streamline it with the call. So one could make, like, you know, a live a live report from one of these tournaments if they were maybe an hour earlier, and then we could well, go through it and show it to all of the ones who are attending. And
Yeah, man, that would be nice.
yeah, yes, absolutely. Because you know that's right now. It's like exactly that, where I have to again think about how to equip my gotchis, and um, well, yeah, almost forgot how fun that is. How much time it can take. But then we have the dressing room, right? That is also something new, which I have until now only tested once, I think. Did you test it? The dressing room?
Your dressing
Yeah,
room.
not the dressing room,
No,
but
I
there's
haven't.
something else. Yeah, you haven't. The optimizer. Is it called optimizer? Think. That I think it's by FIFU, isn't it? But I don't want to give false laurels. I have to check it out. That's an optimizer, and you just put in your gachis, and it calculates, you know, the most optimal configuration considering all of your equipment, all of your gachis and all of your equipment. So in combination, it's like not the individual gachi like in the dressing room, but the whole of your gachis and equipment. And where is it?
Yeah, that
On the
was
tools.
FIFA. Yeah.
Yeah, it was FIFU. Yeah. So that's a great thing. We also have here the Unity SDK, the Forge. Where is it? The BRS optimizer? Yes, it would be, I guess it would be the BRS optimizer, I think. Yes. I remember, yeah, well, if you have
Excellent. Yeah.
a lot of gotchis, of course, then yeah, he said it takes some time until it is finished. But that was often something that did cost me a lot of time to find out. But I did it. I love to do it. But nonetheless, yeah, if you want to shorten that process, you can do it here, and then of course one can also, I think one can save configurations, but I'm not sure if it is here or in the Gotchi Battler. I wouldn't know. Yeah, you see, these are things, yeah, that we should share.
And my thing crashed. Yeah, I'm trying to restart it now.
So you tried the optimizer and it crashed?
No, my just like trying to sign in.
I see.
Escape. Like everybody, if I say the word, people are gonna give me a hard time, so I'm just not gonna say it. But you probably know what wallet I'm using.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it would be great to hear some updates. If you guys have them, I'm gonna watch the. I've been checking out the Battler Discord just to see what's going on. But
Yeah.
other than that, like anybody in the chat, if you guys don't have anything, I think that about covers what little we had to discuss this week.
Well, at least something,
You got anything, Nestor? Hey, man. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
well, well. I think all the topics that I could think of now. Let me see if Justin wrote back. No, I would have covered, I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Awesome.
Let's meet in the threads in the chat, and yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, please.
Cool.
Thank you everybody for coming out, and please vote on the Multi-Sig signer core prop that's up now. We still got 2 weeks on it, but we just kind of want to make sure that it goes through this time so that we can get everybody onboarded and just kind of have a smooth transition.
Yes,
But
that we will.
other than that, yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you,
See you
Faith.
guys next week. Thanks, bud.
Till
Yeah,
next time.
always good talking to you, Nestor. All right, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace,
Bye-bye.
everybody.